morning, everybody. I would like to welcome Guarankey to the stage. Please begin when you're ready. Yay!
Okay, ready. Good morning. I'm Liang from Guarankey. Guarankey is a one-stop rental marketplace. By connecting renter and landlord, we want to optimize renting experience with a lower cost and faster results. Let's meet Amy and Jason. Amy is the first international student in University of Michigan. She doesn't know Ann Arbor at all. And Jason owns a single unit property and managed by himself. He wants to find a high quality renter with a 1-year lease. Amy found Jason's property online, but Amy has a lot of questions about price, quality, and neighborhoods. Eventually, she gave up due to those concerns, and she signed a contract with the big apartment companies with a little bit expensive. And Jason stumbled and waited for new applicants. The kind of solution like Facebook, Craigslist, Zillow were not built for people renting homes from independent landlords like Jason. And this is a not small issue. In US, about 85.6% all property are single unit, and 75% of those single unit property are owned and managed by independent investors like Jason. Let's summarize the kind of problem. It's complicated and can quickly become overwhelming because of those 4 facts. Like decentralized marketing, listing are everywhere, and fragmented process, data disconnect in every step, causing a lot of waiting time. A major learning curve like price, screaming, contractor, and long life journey and low frequency cause the problem. The last one is a lack of transparency, professional accessibility leads to losing opportunity. So here's our product, a platform for both landlord and tenants. It has 4 components: search and list for multiple rentals and roommates at the same time, and applying a signed contract after searching, and then add-on service such as insurance, and then last one is managed rental such as transaction and issues. So with the Guarankey, Amy can easily find Jason's property and handle all service, end-to-end service. And then we're gonna protect the privacy and also maintain the quality. That's why we're gonna use verified information and also review messaging and also approximate location instead of exactly address. And we allow them to sign the contract, pay the deposit, and manage the issue, leads to fast and better result and also low cost. It's opportunity for us to improve affordable housing in the United States. Property with less than 50 units are less expensive. And with Guarankey, we can help Amy to find those less expensive homes. And we can help people like Jason to easily get access to this market and lower the barrier. So from the landlord side, we also call them paid customer. We want to help independent investors like Jason and also sublets. That's our focus group first. And like Amy, we want to focus on international student cross-state workforces at first because they really require digitalization, handle almost all activity online. And there is a sensitivity to price, so there's a perfect match between landlord and tenants. And in terms of go-to-market strategy, because we recognize our customer, we need to bring both sides to our platform. We need to focus on U.S. college town and major cities. By utilizing real estate investment club and school housing fairs, we can invite landlords to join our platform. By using embassy and flyers and travel agents, we can bring renters to our platform. We build a connection and send invitation promotion to them, and by leveraging word of mouth to promote our platform. Specifically, we want to start from Ann Arbor first as a test market, and then expand to 50 major college towns and 10 major cities, because we can cover about 2/3 of the market. In terms of a global market, it's about 260 million, and then half is owned by independent investors, and about 10% market share. That leads to 10 million with Guarankey. Our business model, there are two revenue streams. The commission, so like in average, about 10% a month rent, that's about $100. According to our research, we can easily charge from 5 to 20%. And then there's another revenue, it's called an add-on service, product and service, such as insurance. We can make average like 4 million on every product. Our proposition, we're different from Oxford, which is like full service long-term management company. And we're also different from short-term platform like Airbnb. We are one-stop residential rental marketplace for Amy and Jason. Our competitors are Zillow, Craigslist, Facebook, Raspberry, and Student.com. In 4 categories, we're different from others. Price, we're aligned with Zillow, Facebook, Craigslist, and Raspberry. Those are residential platform. Our community quality, we're going to use technology to automate the process and verify the information. We're going to align with Oxford and Airbnb. Capability, we're going to align with Oxford. We use software to represent the human work. And speed, we use artificial intelligence and also multiple applications at the same time. And our team, I'm from Ross Business School with 6-year working experience in software and product and marketing. Roy from School of Information, 2 years in research and design. And we recognize we probably not strong to bring this to the life. So we assembled a team about 10-year experience in software development and also 2-year experience from property management. And we also add on new members from design, bring this to life. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, judges. Jump in with questions, please.
Hi, Liang, Saurabh here. You mentioned low cost multiple times. I guess I didn't quite understand what is the low cost part of it and low cost for whom?
Low cost for a landlord. So if we compare with Oxford, which is a property management company, they charge 10% a month as a management, and the agent they charge a month of rent. So we're gonna be like 1% of their cost.
Okay.
And how, so when we think about the landlords that you're targeting, you are coming in less expensive than Oxford, but probably more expensive than Craigslist. How else are you adding value for those landlords? Because right now it sounds like they probably don't pay that much. So how are you moving them along?
Yeah. So if we look at the only listing, we probably it feels like we are a little bit expensive than Craigslist and Zillow and Facebook. But in reality, those companies actually, they charge agents. And Facebook and Craigslist, they actually barely provide any service. They just provide a listing. So if we look at I would say, user journey, and they only provide a listing part, and the rest of component they never provide. That's how we bring the value to our customers.
Have you talked with any landlords in Ann Arbor to understand if they would pay for the extra services that you're charging?
Yeah. Actually, in the U.S. market, about only 25% actually are using agent and also maintenance company. About 75% they don't use because they feel it's too expensive and it's really hard to justify the value. But they really want to find renters, and they can pay up to 20% if we can help them find. So about 5 to 20%, it's really easy for them to accept. 5% is about like $50. 20% is about like $200 in Ann Arbor.
Did you talk to any landlords in Ann Arbor?
Yeah. I think
And what?
So I think the innovation action, we had to talk with a lot of users. So we contact about like so interview is about like around 50, and then our survey we conduct 3 surveys. That's about around 50.
Okay.
Talked a little bit about the cost and the price. What's the volume that you need to have in order to make this profitable? I saw your market size and I saw the relative cost alignments, but you didn't really talk about your O&M and what that would need to be, and then how you would scale that to get to these points where you are with the pricing points here.
Yeah. So we checked Zillow's financial and also other companies' financial. Airbnb is not public, and Zillow right now, it looks not good, but Zillow is really different from us. They are like expanding their buy and sell business. So from public data, it's really hard to justify. And then our own internal data shows, because right now we're still in early development stage, and our cost is really low right now. But if we want to bring this to life, we probably need about 10 people. About 10 people. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be our cost. Like 5 developers and 2 or 3 designer and a few marketing specialists. That's enough for us bring this to life. Yeah.
Right. And where do you envision your infrastructure being? Are you looking at just a cloud environment where you would rent cloud space, or would you want to set up an on-prem situation somewhere? How would you do that?
Actually, we are using AWS to develop. Actually, we already developed for a month, actually.
Okay.
Have you guys been able to go out and talk with potential renters to understand if word of mouth and the strategy you're planning to use will be sufficient to drive people to the site?
We did some survey, and also right now we don't have data to prove that. But I think by only use word of mouth probably is not enough, because we are not a strong brand. That's why we also want to utilize I think the embassy, like students on campus, to help us promote, and also flyers, and also school housing fair, because we attend a few student housing fair in Ann Arbor, University of Michigan. I feel lots of actually students, they really check on those, and lots of students actually they go to Facebook group like it has flyers to check out the resources. I think because word of mouth and also those resources is really cheap to implement, and we probably cannot afford the advertisement at the beginning. That's why this is our current strategy. I think we have to always, I would say, keep update our strategy, and every phase we probably gonna have a different strategy. And right now even our landing page, that's our marketing tool, is every phase is different. Our current phase is just like a subscription, kind of inform who we are, and next phase gonna tell our story, and then kind of categorize and also the pricing. Yeah.
Steve,
I guess what I'm trying to go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
what I was saying is, what I'm trying to figure out is, I mean, this sounds really good, right? I mean, you guys are trying to go in with a low cost model, and grab market share. What I can't seem to figure out is how would this approach be sustainable from a business perspective? The market's charging a price for it because the market wants to cover its cost, but also get an appropriate amount of profit on top of it. And you guys are coming in significantly slashing your prices, which means you'll have no margins, if anything. So help me just understand from a business sustainability perspective, what's the path here?
Okay. So our positioning, I think I have to tell our positioning. So we are, you can look at us as a SaaS model or CRM model. So we can always focus on software part by utilizing software to facilitate the transaction. So if we look at those business model, usually the margin is about like 60%. And I think we're probably going to align with that.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Guarankey. Great job.
Thank you.
We will see the judges in the next window. Thanks, everybody.
Nice job.
Thank
Great
you.
work.
Thank you.
Great work. See you later.
Later.
Thank you.